What's the status of MJ now?
Still the same, they said. I'm praying he'll pull through somehow.
What, aren't the transfusions taking? Are they using the right blood type? Maybe they need more supplies.
They're doing all they can, Ernie. I'm sure in any clinic the same procedure applies. His heartbeat is still weak and all that liquor in his blood isn't helping it.
Well, what about the glass splinters on his face?
Most of them were taken out. You know, there were so many. My poor son, I don't even know the kind of pain he's in. Ernie, I've made a decision. I've talked to MJ's father to let MJ stay with me. His father's hardly ever been around for him. I'm learning now, painfully, I should be. This is so much my fault, Ernie. I don't know what silliness ever came into my mind that I could pour out my love to a new child and leave the first one behind. Loving a child is not an experiment. Why didn't I ever see that in the beginning? You know, I go through this book over and over again, and I'm appalled at the kind of parent I've been between MJ's forays and Nico's nightmares. I couldn't even see the kind of mess they were in.
What makes you think you're in this alone? Are you forgetting there's a husband here?
But we've almost lost you too, haven't we?
What?
Ernie, we've been almost losing you now for over a year.
What are you talking about?
It's true, isn't it? You and I, we've hardly been married anymore. We live together, we have a son. But I'm learning that's not what we got married for. Before, I was so determined to hang on to you, not realizing the kind of pressures it would bring, but almost happy some of the time. For either of us still amounts to nothing. In fact, Ernie, do you realize this is the first time in a long time that we've actually talked with each other? I ask you, you feel nagged. I wait, but you don't bother. Please, don't be mad, Ernie, please. I just want to come to proper terms with you. But you never let me in on this anger that you feel, or the kind of frustration that you're going through. You've been so unhappy, haven't you? God loves us enough to want us to be happy.
Don't throw that Jesus stuff on me right now. This is not the time for it.
Robbie dead. MJ and Susie critical. Nico, an 8-year-old insomniac. Ernie, the wildebeests are killing us bit by painful bit.
There's that word again, the wildebeest.
Yes! And the wildebeest is not you.
So what are they, Amanda? What?
They're the gossip, the discouragement, envy, the demons that ruin our soul, misplaced ambitions, undeserved unforgiveness. I am learning that these are hard at work to keep any marriage from staying whole. And you and I cannot fight them and win, Ernie. We are too human for something we can't see. So I'm determined now. For us to be in this marriage, God will have to be there to set us both free. I love you, Ernie. Ever so much, much more than your fears could possibly know. But my selfish independence has made you so insecure. We both have to come to terms with God. Until then, Ernie, go.
This is what that Jesus Christ thing is doing to you.
No. No. The messy part is what I've done to myself all along. I've been insensitive to your youth, impatient for your wisdom, and that's wrong. I'm so sorry, Ernie. Without meaning to, we've hurt each other so much. How I wish I had known God first, even before our lives had begun to touch.
This is not right. Look.
Yes, it is. We cannot keep living together in this mess. Not anymore. Not yet. You know that to be true, don't you? You treated me well. You treated me kindly. And when I had my fits, you were wise enough not to mind me. For my children, for us, Ernie, a new start is what we lack. And I am trusting, as sure as life, in the fullness of time, God will bring you back.